tapes from Winchester, UK.
What is it you're doing? Preparing for a video.
I remember tapes from Winchester, UK. I'm Tom. I sing and I play percussion.
I'm Ben. I play bass and synth.
I'm Alex. I play guitar and synth and sing a little bit. Oh, should we start again?
No, that's fine. That's fine.
Sorry. I started playing music when I was about 14. Started out as a drummer.
I started when I was about 13. Started out as a guitarist and bass actually.
I learned acoustic guitar when I was about 10 or 11. I started recording when I was 12. So.
The creative head of the band is Alex. We all write together, but Alex done a music production degree, and he's very good on the sort of logical side of things and writing things down and putting things together on the digital front using a Mac.
I wouldn't say music was generally better in the past. Obviously things have come a long way, but it's good to take music, influences from the past and bring it to current. The way everyone records now, it's really easy to do it in your room. So I think music's always getting better.
We all buy music on the go, like through digital app stores and stuff, so it's good to be able to listen. If you like a song, buy it straight away. But that has a negative effect as well, as in downloads and stuff.
Everything's a lot more accessible now, which means it's not as you don't have to go out and find it and really sort of listen to it and cane a CD. And
with digital downloads, because it means anywhere in the world people can check out our music rather than paying a lot in shipping costs, getting CDs shipped over. So I think that's good.
I wouldn't say I've got any idols, but I take a lot of influence from some various people, and I love Morrissey and anything to do with Duran Duran and Simon Le Bon and people from that sort of era.
I admire George Michael. I think he's great.
Who do you take influence from?
Like everyone from like Tony Hadley, all like the personas they bring along, and like incorporate them into nowadays sort of thing. You think, yeah, that's cool. What they did before. Yeah.
What's next?
We listen to a lot of electronic music, things from the past, but we listen, modern day stuff is sort of generally along the electronic-y lines, or the sort of the minimal-y sort of stuff, sort of, for example, bands like Friends or Friendly Fires or Daft Punk and Metronomy and people like that.
I grew up listening to a lot of metal music, kind of Black Sabbath, Pantera. Kind of no music kind of scares me, so I like to, embrace everything.
What we listening to?
Yeah, what are you listening to?
Anything from the past. It was a lot of metal years ago, and it sort of evolves into, as you get older, you like new sorts of music, so it sort of got into more electronic stuff by the age of about 16.
The melody always comes first when we're writing, but we sort of write songs a bit differently nowadays. We sort of, because we've got a studio, we tend to write and record straight away, and then the last bit of the process is actually learning the song to play it live. So we kind of do things a little bit on the backward front, which is just a little bit a different way of doing things.
There's no bad things about playing in clubs or playing anywhere. As long as there's people there, you play, they listen. Beautiful.
Even if you travel far and there's only a few people there, as long as you've sort of captured them people and sort of stuck in their heads, it's worth travelling.
One person's worth
Yeah.
more than anything to travel for, if they like it.
Even if they are a gay alcoholic.
Yeah. I'd like to share a stage with people like Daft Punk and things like that. People who've got that sort of that big electronic sound, that's what we're into, and the big stage presence.
But then there's still like bands who, like a lot of indie bands who do like Friendly Fires or Juveniles, not just big DJs and stuff like that. It's any sort of in between that, so we can sort of play with that.
I like to share the stage with loads of dancers and an orchestra. There's as many people on the stage as possible, having a good time. I think growing up in Winchester, it's a very close knit kind of town, isn't it? Everyone knows, everyone. So it's good going away and then coming back to friendly faces, and even if you've been sleeping in a van for 2.5 weeks, they'll always love you, which is great.
We listen to a lot of things from Europe, a lot of things from sort of France and places like that, so moving over there would kind of be quite a cool step in moving our career. And obviously we haven't been to Germany yet, but we're coming, so we'll have to see how it is.
I think living in a van and travelling is fine with me. I'd get, live anywhere as long as the bed's in the van.
Most important people to us are people that sort of are digging our music and digging our sound, and that sort of support us and that have supported us along the way. We owe a lot to them people. We all write together and kind of all put ideas down, and it's sort of a bit more of a collaboration than just one person.
We're not one of those bands who kind of writes, like 5 songs in 5 days. We take our time and writing one track and finishing it and making it as good as we can get it, and then move on to the next track. So I think in a way that's good, because we take our time. We don't just spin off little tracks. They're big.
It has to be special. If it's not special, then start again.
Like life experiences, anything that happens in your life.
My favourite track on the album is First Light. It's sort of a bit of more of an upbeat song. It's a bit of an anthem.
My favourite song is Human Architecture. It's more like chilled out. It's cool. It's just really cool, like electronic sound.
I like Don't Touch Me There. I think it's great. It's got so many different meanings, and it's just an upbeat, lively tune with saxophone. And you can't beat a bit of sax.
Sexy sax, man. Our message is dance like no one's watching. That's it, innit?
Windy in the back.
Oh, I got a whip there.